Peace and love, family. I just wanted to show y'all real quick how human beings are classified as animals. Now, why is that important? Well, if you wonder why human beings get treated like animals, it's because of this same reason. So this is 7 United States Code. 7 United States Code 136D. So let's get straight into it. Let me show you why we're being treated like animals. It's because they already have us classified as such. So we're looking for D. So let's go straight down to D. You see that, right? That says animal, right? The term animal means all vertebrate and invertebrate species, including but not limited to man. There it is. You notice how this is not spelled with an uppercase M, it's lowercase m. You have to pay attention. This includes woman and man, including children. So let's just go over here real quick. Let's look up vertebrate species. Let's just go here real quick. So we can get a better idea on what we're looking at. So vertebrate species and invertebrate species. Wow. So we're considered vertebrate species. As you can see, the human is right here. All right. So we don't even need to go any further than that. The term animal means all vertebrate. It doesn't say some, it says all vertebrate. And they made sure that they included man. So there's your answer. This is why we get treated like animals. Now, you may be asking, so how do you not get treated like an animal? Well, you have to correct your status in law, because in law, the man is classified as a civilly dead entity. The legal term for that, become familiar with it. Civile mortuus. Civil death, right? So you're not physically dead, you're civilly dead. It says, is the loss of all or almost all civil rights by a person due to a conviction for a felony, or due to an act by the government, an act by the government of a country that results in the loss of civil rights. So, as you can see right here, this is where we wanted to get the real definition from. So, you don't want to be classified as an animal anymore? Well, your only solution is to correct your status in law. Because if you don't, you will continue to be dead in the view of the law. Accounted dead in law. Now, in another video, we'll go into further how you must correct your status in order to refute this chattel livestock status of being classified as an animal. Now, I also want to add that this is another reason why our people, and specifically quote unquote Black people, African American people, because remember, they get treated like animals the most. So this applies to Black people. And Black people need to realize that they're not animals and shouldn't be treated as such. They shouldn't be shot down in the streets and nothing comes out of it. How many stories have you heard on your timeline, on your news channels, on your TV, where a Black man or a Black woman got shot to death by a police officer who is not even an officer? He's really a private commercial mercenary. And they shoot and kill these people, and they only get a slap on the wrist. They only get a suspension, and then they're right back in office. They're right back on the roads, doing the same thing that they were doing before, treating people like animals. So yeah, correcting your status and becoming what you call in full life. In full life would be considered the opposite of sublimiter mortuus. Let's see if they have it here. In full life. They do have it. So let's click on that real quick. So our people are not in full life, clearly. Again, this is why we're treated the way we're treated, because we lack knowledge of who we are. And this is why these people can get away with what they get away with, because you're accounted dead in law. Remember, everything, the end result of everything these people do to us resorts to some kind of legal action. So for example, you have a contract with your phone, your phone company, whether you have a contract with your whoever you pay rent to, your car insurance, whatever, right? When you do not fulfill the obligations of these contracts, what happens? Don't they take legal action? Wait, where the hell is the definition? Oh, I was here scrolling past it this whole time. Yeah, they take legal action. So the law takes its place. And if you're accounted dead in law, then they can just railroad right over you. But you see, if you're in full life, you are continuing, right? In both physical and civil existence. That is neither actually dead nor civil mortuus. So my question to you is, are you in full life or are you civil mortuus? You're one or the other. I know I'm in full life. I know I am in my proper person. I know that I am not an artificial corporation creature of the law. Are you? These are questions you should be asking yourself, because every time you contract with corporations and businesses and people who are extorting finances from you, you need to ask yourself, are you alive in law or are you dead in law? Because when they're ready to place judgment on you, what will be your status? So I just wanted to briefly show you guys that real quick. I don't want to make this video too long, but just to give you an idea of how our people, and not even just Black people, people all over the world are being classified as animals and being treated like animals because of their legal status, their civil existence. What's civil? I know a lot of people hear the word civil, like what is civil? I mean, what does civil really mean? Let's find out. What is civil, y'all? In the modern Western world, this is where we're at here in North America, supposedly Western world, right? It is one of the two major legal systems. So there's two legal systems, right, to operate under. The other is common law. This is where in full life status comes into play under the common law. And then you have Roman law. Taken from Roman law, it is used in continental Europe, their former colonies, Isle of Man, Latin America, Scotland, state of Louisiana, and the US Federation, and in Canada, Quebec province. In this system, the law is a highly structured and rigid code of rules observed to the letter, right? An expert judge decides cases without the help of jury and without any reference to precedent. In this system, every defendant in a criminal trial is presumed guilty until proven innocent. So now you wonder why you go into that court and it is the assumption, the presumption that you are civil mortuus and that you are guilty until you can prove that you're innocent. But in full life, if you are in full life under the common law, which we will go more into in a later video, practice in most English-speaking countries. So think about all the English-speaking countries. A person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So here you have it. It's a Roman law, people. It's Roman law. This is Rome. This is the empire of Rome, still in operation today through their canon laws and their presumption that you are guilty until you prove that you're innocent. Well, no, we the people are under common law. We are under common law. So again, You're either under Roman law, common law. You're either civil litem mortuus or in full life. So I'm just gonna end it there, y'all. Peace and love. This is Al Qadim Bey. This is not legal advice. I reserve all my rights without prejudice. And I'll see you guys until next time. Peace and love.